Hey, how's it going? My name is Gareth James. Welcome back to MTT Poker School. Now, with all of the bounty series going on at the moment, I thought we should turn our attention to PKO strategy. So today we're going to take a look at some key hands from the final table of the PokerStars Bounty Builder Series event number 12, a $1,050 turbo. Let's get into the hands. In this first spot then, we see vicenfish open to 2.12 bigs with the pocket kings, and it folds to Kelvin, who shoves for 14 bigs with ace-9 off. It then folds to BC1989 RF, who reshoves with pocket queens, and vicenfish makes the call with the pocket kings. Let's take a look at the spot in HRC and find out if Kelvin's shove is okay, how wide BC can reshove, and then how wide vicenfish can call it off, where he has a chance to win both bounties and lock everyone up a couple of extra pay jumps. Now, vicenfish was opening pretty wide on this final table as the big stack. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a solver that can show you the exact opening ranges for this spot because of the bounties involved, so we have to go with our best guess. For this example, I've locked this range to 41.8% of hands. Let me know in the comments what you think about this opening range. Against this range, Kelvin can jam 13.7% of hands, which does include ace-9 off, but as you can see, it's very marginal. It's worth $10.70 on a final table where first place is probably around $35,000 or $40,000 if we factor in bounties. Now, what I think might surprise some of you is how wide the big blind can reshove here. It's 7.8% of hands, which includes hands like pocket sixes, ace-10 suited, and ace-jack off. Again, the bottom of this range is pretty marginal, but given he's opening himself up to busting if the original raiser finds a hand, this is still a pretty wide range to stack off. Now, when BC shoves, vicenfish can only call with jacks plus and ace-king suited, so pretty unfortunate for BC that vicenfish found a hand here. ICM is still playing a part though, since vicenfish can't stack off super light for most of his chips just to try to win 2 bounties. If we change vicenfish's opening range to 31.2% instead, then now you can see Kelvin can only shove 12.7% of hands, and ace-9 off is now losing money. BC can only reshove with 7.4% now, which is 7s plus and ace-jack plus. But vicenfish's calling range remains the same at jacks plus and ace-king suited, albeit a little lower in EV. In this next hand then, it folds to NoTilit on the button, who jams about 11 big blinds with ace-king suited, and it folds to Vasilik in the big blind, who makes the call with the pocket 4s. Let's take a look at the button's shoving range and what this means for the big blind's calling range. So with only 11 big blinds, this range of only 13.1% of hands might come as a surprise. If the button really is shoving this tight, then this will have a massive effect on the big blind's calling range. As you can see, the big blind can actually only call 9.7% of hands, and pocket 4s is a fold. In this final spot then, we're now four-handed, and vicenfish jams with ace-6 off with 15 big blinds, and Kelvin reshoves with ace-queen off. Now, at first glance, I felt like this jam from vicenfish might be a bit too wide, but he does have a massive bounty, and he has to expect that he's going to get called wider because of that. So let's take a look in HRC and see what it says. Now, once again, these ranges may come as a surprise. As you can see, it's ridiculously tight at 4.8%, just jacks plus, ace-queen offsuit plus, ace-jack suited plus, and king-queen suited. When shoving a hand like ace-6 off, you're really not looking to get called. Sure, you have okay equity against pocket pairs, kings and below, you block aces, ace-king and ace-queen, but the downside of busting in fourth far outweighs the potential upside of picking up an extra 2 big blinds. His equity in the tournament just doesn't improve significantly enough to want to jam here. Interestingly enough, if vicenfish is only jamming 4.8% of hands, then Kelvin can't get it in here with ace-queen off. He can actually only stack off with 3% of hands, which is jacks plus and ace-king. I'm guessing that he knew vicenfish was going to be shoving wider here, and so ace-queen off will become a call. Alright, so that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, so be sure to drop a line down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. I'll be back in a few days with a video about how to run these bounty sims in Hold'em Resources Calculator, so definitely come back then. This has been Gareth James for MTT Poker School, and until next time guys, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.